In the main event at the UFC Apex, Josh Emmett and Lerone Murphy had a competitive fight, but Murphy was able to outpoint Emmett, winning on the scorecards 48-47 on two of the cards, 49-46 on the other.
How do you feel about your performance?
Listen, he's all right. It's a fight, certain fight. Hey, 16-0, 16-0. What? Easy work, easy work. Obviously, I want the title in it, but give me anybody in that top 5, top 3, even. Give me one of them guys that I'll fight again in July. Let's go, man. I just want to keep this train going.
That Sabatini took Joe Anderson Brito down in every round and controlled him. He had around 4.5 minutes of control time in every single round.
They call him the Shark. I watched a lot of Jaws leading up to this fight to find some inspiration and motivation. We got him.
Changho leads TKO's Cortavius Romeus in round 2. He has great wrestling, great grappling, and vicious ground and pound. He's now 11-1. Brad Tavvar won 2 out of 3 rounds against Gerald Mirshard, wins a 29-28 decision.
Props to Gerald. I knew after watching all of his fights, every time you think he's down and out, he's not. He'll come back with that Hail Mary. He'll catch your neck, get a sub. So I knew that even when I dropped him, I had to just be cautious, be smart, because that's his game.
You are now tied for the most wins in the middleweight division in UFC history. Who are you tied with?
There we go. I'm coming for that record, Mike.
Osborne knocked out Luis Garule in the second round.
What a right hand. That was a spectacular knockout.
Left hand.
Left hand. My bad, my bad.
Thank you so much, man. And I didn't want another Sphere fiasco, so that's why when I knocked him down, I was like making sure he was dead first, and if he moved, then I followed it up. Because, you know, at the Sphere, when I hit Lazy Boy, you know, I jumped on him too fast, kind of woke him back up, so I didn't want to do that. So I was like, if he moves, then I'll jump on him. And so, yeah, man, it was just one of those things, man. Had to do it.
Torres Finny got takedowns on Robert Valentin and held him on the ground, and also held him up against the cage in round 3 for much of round 3. He wins the decision. One judge actually had a 30-27 Valentin, which is crazy.
Honestly, there's a judge out there, Tony Weeks, that has it 3-0 for Valentin. Now, he is a boxing judge.
Yes.
Comes from a boxing background, I should say, and a boxing referee. That is insanity. I could see the last round.
It makes sense, though. We're talking about a boxing judge judging a wrestling match, of course.
It is insanity. It is. But let that be a lesson to Torres Finny and to anyone else that's going to go out there and just hold on to somebody. Let that be a lesson that there is judges out there that are going to get it wrong and they're going to stick it to you in the biggest way possible.
Barbosa, who was a massive favorite over Diana Belbita, got the fight to the ground and got the first round submission. As an underdog, McKee dropped Daniel Frunza 3 times in round 1. Surprisingly and impressively, Frunza did not get stopped, and the referee didn't stop the fight either, but the doctor stopped the fight in between rounds due to lip damage. So McKee gets the win. He's finished all 14 of his wins, 11 KOs, 3 subs, first victory in the UFC.
How does that feel?
Listen, Mike, it's about time I'm standing here talking to you. I've walked away a few times and heard your voice after, and I said I have to be talking to you, so you know what, it feels normal, it feels damn good. I'm here to stay. But this is just the first one, so I have a hell of a journey to do. I have to thank Sean Shelby and Damon Hunter for giving me this opportunity, because I can turn this whole thing around and be in that top 15. Mark my words, handily enough.
2 of the judges scored that first round 10-8. It definitely was a 10-8. He dropped him 3 times. Loma Lokbumi wins a decision over Estela Nunes. All the judges gave it to Loma. One had it 30-27. Victor Henry won the first and third rounds against Pedro Falcao to win a unanimous decision, 29-28 on all the scorecards.
Game plan coming in here.
Punch him in the face until he falls, but he's tougher than he looks, and he's got a great freaking mustache.
Surprised you weren't able to finish him.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, a few of them, they landed, and I felt his mustache shake a little. And I was like, man, what does it take to knock this guy out? But, you know, people know me as a volume striker, and I put somewhat of volume, but you know what? I need to work on my power. I don't want to set significant strike records and not have a dead body in front of me.
The judges gave the first couple rounds to Martin Budai, so he wins a decision over Sati Baldiev, who fought well, had a good third round, but it wasn't enough to win the fight. But credit to him, taking the fight on short notice, 2 days notice, moving up a weight class and being at a 60-pound deficit.
The last few days was like chaotic because it was like, for me, it was like first time the opponents changed like 2 days before the bout. So it was like new experience and something I never felt before. So it was a little bit unusual, but we dealt with it.
Talita Alencar took down Vanessa Dmopoulos and controlled her on the ground in round 1. Did the same thing in round 2. Did the same thing in round 3. Wins a unanimous decision. 30-27 on all the cards, except one had it 30-26.
I want to get a last minute call. Come on, guys. I will fight in Miami. Call me out. Just let me know. I'll be prepared, you know. In my hometown, Miami, you know. But definitely I want to fight in Brazil. It's one of my dreams. Of course, my first UFC in Brazil. I intend to stay in UFC for a long time until I retire. So UFC, I'm on. Call me out.
Henry Cejudo apprehended a hit-and-run driver who drove his car into his neighbor's home.
I smashed into my neighbor's yard. Well, the guy got out. The guy tried to leave, and he ended up assaulting the owner. So I picked him up and dropped him, slapped him a little bit, and some of the neighbors took some clocks at him.
A new fight. 316.
This is Wang.
TKO and Dana have 0 fighters. TKO's supposed fighter pay / salaries were leaked a few weeks ago. And if these are real, holy shit!
Come on, man.
Dana's gonna have several problems. Number 1, no fighter's going to fight for these pennies. The majority of their prospects will fight 1 or 2 times a year and be forced to survive on minimum pay.
You're wrong.
And keep in mind, they will be fighting tough fights. Dana said, the best must fight the best.
Bruh.
So their careers will be short. No pay-per-view fighter will fight for $750,000. You're telling me the Canelos and the Ryans of this world are going to agree to this kind of pay cut?
We might not like it.
No! And most importantly, number 3, if these numbers are real, the UFC fighters will be so pissed. The TKO boxers will be getting paid so much more than they are.
Oh, I saw a nice new poster. Nice new poster.
Legends are made, but every swinging kick history has laid.
What's up, everybody? So I played in the Baccarat tournament at the MGM Mansions. I lost. I'm out. I'm a loser, but you're not. So this is what they gave us in the invitations. That's a $1,000 bill from like 1934, and this is an ounce and a half of gold. So 2 of you will have the opportunity to win this. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet, but stay tuned.
I'm Pascal Kraus.
This is Eric Newbreed Coat. Joe K-San.
Again.